Får jag telefon? Heba moje terapse. Okay, 1 minute on YouTube, few seconds on YouTube. Setting up on TikTok over here. So we're doing that. Okay. Hello everyone on TikTok. Hello everyone on YouTube. We guys see all the live chats here on YouTube. Okay, so today we are making a salad. A Greek salad, in fact. So I already have, a cutting board here with one radish on it because we were testing the radish to make sure that they still are good. We have salt, we have black pepper, we have basil, we have parsley, we have some oregano, which we're going to be using first, so have that out. You're going to need some red wine vinegar or vinaigrette. You're going to need some feta cheese. You're also going to want some tomatoes. You're also going to want some Dijon mustard. We have country Dijon, and then Dijon made with white wine. We have onions. These ones are tiny ones, but we have onions. Would have some peppers, but we don't have any, but also some cucumbers, and then more radishes, which we have to wash, and then olive oil as well. So first, what are we going to do? We're going to add some Dijon. We're going to try to add as much of this one as we can while it's going. Also, we got some comments here over at TikTok saying it's the amazing girl. How are you? Doing pretty good. How about yourself? Also, what is everyone making for lunch or even preparing for dinner? Okay. We're gonna grab we're gonna grab a small spoon to scrape out as much Dijon from this container as possible. I like to use as much as I can from my containers, but this one seems to be basically done after this, which is a-okay. And then we're going to take the other Dijon and do the same, but we'll just do 1 spoon of this one. Okay, and now we have to clean this 1 spoon. We'll put here to clean for later. Clean off the Dijon mustard that got on my fingers. So we added that to the bowl. We'll move this so the camera sees the working station. This one's basically empty, so we'll put that off to the side to throw away later. Okay, and then we're going to add generous amounts of oregano to the bowl. Let's see, we got a lot of people joining in. Someone says, did you know Jesus loves you, has a plan and purpose for your life? Seek Jesus. Yes, we do. I feel like that individual, that account comes up a lot on my TikTok live. I tend to see it quite often. Okay, so we added a generous amount of oregano. We're probably going to add, we'll add a little bit more. We'll go from the other side and lightly put it in. There we go. And now we're going to add some red wine vinegar. We're going to add a decent amount for taste. Okay. And then we're going to add some olive oil now. And we have dogs walking around everywhere, so that is fun. Oh, hello, excuse me. Okay. All right, we'll add some. Right now I'm adding extra virgin olive oil. I'm adding a little bit of the oils, and if we want to add more later, we definitely could. Okay, and now we're going to take a utensil and whisk what we have right now. So mainly the the liquids, the Dijon mustard, and the oregano. And this way, when we start adding stuff, they will just be soaking in basically the sauce here. So you want to break up the Dijon mustard, make sure it mixes with the oils. And yeah. So it's gonna look like this. So yeah. All right. And now we're going to move on to cutting portion. And I'm going to start with things that don't seep out liquid. Just so the cutting board stays as dry until the liquidy items come into play. So we're going to start with the onion. And I'm going to do one onion and then see how it goes, and we'll see how much, if we need another one. These are pretty tiny onions. So let's see, actually. This doesn't want to open properly, so we'll just take the knife and cut it. There we go. We got one onion. We'll put this radish over to the side here. We'll just cut up this tiny onion. It's a red onion, for those who were wondering. Okay, I'll just put that off to the side and take off the skin. We'll save the skin to put in the compost for the garden. You can also do it to make your own vegetable seasoning if you would like. So we'll put that off to the side. And now we'll cut the onion in half. There we go. Okay. Scrape those pieces over. Now we'll put one onion over there, half of the onion. We'll just cut the onion. There we go. And you're going to be hearing other people in the household. That's okay. How is everybody's? What day is it? Tuesday? Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? I don't recall it right now. It's a Friday, no? Oh my gosh. I thought it was Tuesday and then a Wednesday. But I think it's Friday, actually. I know it's the 19th, so I got something right here. It's Friday. Wow. I'm really off with the days here. Oh my goodness. See, I'm telling you. Time is like a human concept. It doesn't make sense of how it goes by. Especially during finals week. I will say that. When you're really busy, it just flies by. We got people joining in from Mexico City. Someone's asking, what are we making? So we are making a Greek salad right now. We added our liquids. So we have our base here, like our sauce already in the bowl. And now we're cutting up the onion. Okay. There we go. That goes over here. Someone over on TikTok saying time has sped up. In their opinion, like days aren't as long. That is so true, and I feel like part of that is because of daylight savings and the days are shorter in the winter. I'm telling you, once it hits like 4, I'm like, because it's so dark outside, I feel like I should be in bed already. So, okay. Half of the onion got cut, so we'll just add that to our bowl over here off to the side, just to make it less things to pick up later. All right, those we could leave there because they're tiny enough. Oh, people are crying for the onion. That's funny. What do you want to cook today? Well, we have a request for the Greek salad, so we're going to make that. For a second, we thought we didn't have feta cheese, but it just happened to be placed somewhere else. So we found that, so that's always good. Let's see when people will start joining us on YouTube. We have a lot of people joining us on TikTok over here. For those who are wondering, on YouTube, the channel is called The Life of Olivia Ritt, RYT, and then TikTok is simply Olivia Ritt. We got a lot of people saying hello. Hello to you as well. So yeah, for those who are watching on TikTok, you can always find this recipe on my YouTube channel, and that's why we're making it live as well. So then it's easy to find. Those onions went flying there for a second. Someone's saying these pieces of onions are too big. Well, not really. They just may look like that right now. Okay. So we have the onion chopped up. We'll see if we need to add another onion once we add all the other ingredients, but right now it doesn't seem so. So people are asking what's for dinner tonight. Probably just leftover meatballs from yesterday, but we're adding a salad to the mix. And now we're going to chop some radishes because they don't really produce liquid. Or I guess seep out with liquid when you cut it. So yesterday meatballs were great to make because they are lasting longer than the spaghetti did. But I think that's because I incorporated a large portion of meat, so that helps. I'm gonna cut up 5 more radishes and we'll see how that looks like. Oh, we got tiny radishes. Okay, so it might be 6 with the tiny ones. Yeah. Something like that. We'll wash them over here. Okay. We'll start cutting. Add the scraps to the scrap pile. Anyone else like radishes? And also, does anyone else add radishes to their salads? Just cutting off the ends of the radishes here. How much do you spend on food per month? I'm not quite sure at the moment. I haven't done the calculations. But it depends how much food is left over from previous month, how much is in the freezer, what's in season, what's not. It varies for sure. And then it depends where you buy things or which amount you buy it, because all those prices vary. And so it depends, I would say, but that's a good question. And hello to our people on YouTube as well. I noticed we have some viewers over there. So it's great that y'all joining us as well. Okay. For people who are just tuning in, how's your day going? And also, what's everyone's favorite salad, since we're making a salad here today? Thank you to the followers over there on YouTube, TikTok, and those who are following on YouTube as well. We have someone stating God loves you. Have the best day ever. You as well. And thank you. And also to everyone else who's watching and who will watch in the future or come back and rewatch on YouTube. We might add a second onion since it was a quite tiny onion, I will say. But that's why when it comes to cooking, you just have to see how it goes. And yeah. People are saying salad for us. Well, sharing you how to make it. People saying your technique could be better. Are you referring to cutting? I mean, probably. I mean, you could probably improve everything in your life. So, yeah. People are stating that I'm such a good cook. Thank you for your comments, for sharing your thoughts over there on YouTube. It's a little bad piece right here, and then we'll just toss that. Thank you to those sharing the live stream over there on TikTok. We have Tank over there on YouTube. I just saw your comment. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. We got people asking, how are you? Doing pretty good. Did some errands earlier today, so it's nice to have those done and out of the way. And also thank you to Ryan on TikTok for the heart meat. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't seem like people have favorite salads. So what's people's favorite meal to make, or maybe even a snack? Because we make this salad for like a snack or something to add on to like the main dish. Or if you're like me and at college for some time of the year, you may actually have this as your meal and just add to it. Ja słyszę to, ty zagłoś.
Oh. Sorry. What are you cooking, princess?
A Greek salad, like you requested.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, we got some other people over on YouTube as well. Thank you for joining us and welcome. People like it because I like it here because you can see. Now on YouTube, you just see the cutting board. Yeah, well, it's because of the separate devices we're using. Also, thank you, Ryan, for the perfume gift on TikTok over there.
Thank you for it.
It's just like a gift. It's just like a name of it.
Mm-hmm.
I got Jacob laughing in the live chat over there. Tanks with the double point of view. Yeah, so on YouTube, you see more of the cutting board than you do on TikTok, I believe. Thanks, Tank. I said it was good. How we completed errands in the morning. And how we like to do things in the morning because then you don't think about it for the rest of the day. Okay, we'll cut up one more onion because it seems like we're going to need it. Just because these are smaller onions. Once again, today we're using red onions because it just happens to be what we have. But you can use whatever type of onions you prefer. Usually we have yellow onions, but it doesn't seem like that's in the household. So we'll use what we have, you know? Ooh, the skin doesn't want to peel. Oh, I see ghost faces on there as well. And I just saw your question, so now that makes sense. But welcome back, Ghostface. Oh, Mateusz joined as well, so hello to you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know because I don't even know what that is. Nie wiem. My mom's trying to wash the curtains. What are you making? We're making a Greek salad. We got people who just joined in saying they're glad to see that I'm live right now. Oh, we got Ghostface over on YouTube as well. Hello to you. Thank you for finding the YouTube page as well. How are you doing? Doing pretty good. Like I said, just did some errands, went to the post office today, all that jazz. Also, it's good to get your errands done in the morning because there's less of a delay when you're like one of the first people there. Okay. So, what is everybody's favorite type of snack or food to eat in the spare time of when you don't really want to cook a meal? Or do people like to prep food? Food prep? Like the salads? Ooh! Something fell over there. I don't know. But yeah. Do people like to food prep? If so, what do they, I guess, like to prep? And is it like food prep or like some people just prep snacks? Some people prep whole meals. Also, thank you for the follows over there on TikTok and YouTube. Mateusz has watched over 200 minutes of my live streams. That's quite impressive. What are you prepping for? We're just making a salad. So we're cutting up and just putting it straight into the bowl to mix all together. Oh no. People have canceled their trips. Well, hopefully everything goes well over there and that everything's fine and safe. For whatever reason it was canceled or what's happening over there. Pray for safety and wellness. Also, thank you, Joe, for your chili, for the 3 chilies that were gifted over on TikTok. Oh, Ghostface has a lot of favorite food. Okay, would you like to list some of them? And anyone else who's just joined? Just like curtains. Curtains. My mom asked the question, who likes to clean the curtains? Because actually, who even cleans curtains? That's my question. Because I feel like that's a thing that's like, it's always there, but people might forget. Someone said, what's your channel on YouTube? The Life of Olivia Ritt, RYT. Sometimes even if you type Olivia Ritt, it's quite simple to find as well. Oh, jeden?
Daj mi całą rolkę.
Okay. Makes it easier.
Muszę sobie
Yeah. Oh, people are saying they can't see anything on YouTube. What do you mean by that? Because to me, it seems like the camera's fine. Ja pytam i ludzie mnie bardzo respond. Oh, people are saying enjoying your cooking. Have a wonderful upcoming weekend. Thanks and Christmas. I almost said Thanksgiving. You as well. To all the winter holidays that are happening at the moment. Because I think Hanukkah is happening as well. For those who are celebrating. But I guess it also happens when people don't celebrate it. So. Other people are saying that the YouTube side seems to be fine. Okay, then maybe it's some people's connection. What do you want to cook? Well, it's not really what I want to cook. It's what's been requested, which is a Greek salad. So that's what we're making right now. So it has we already put in olive oil, red wine vinegar, oregano. We've put into Dijon mustard, country Dijon mustard, and white wine Dijon mustard. We've put in onions, radishes, and now we're going to take one of the cucumbers and cut up a cucumber. And then we're going to do it this. Someone asking, are you British? Nope, not to my knowledge. Wash the cucumber. Let's see. If I don't want to cook a meal, I go out to eat. That's a fair comment that someone made. And honestly, with the price of groceries, sometimes it may just cost the same with the time you put in to cook and prep and all that and grab all the ingredients. It may cost the same to just go out, depending on what you're getting, that is. Oh, we got a chef in the live chat and someone saying vegetables. That seems gross. Well, people could have their own opinions, and that's completely fine. I wonder if we have broccoli. We have frozen broccoli, so that's not going to work. Sometimes I will also add broccoli to this. So that's something else. We got people from Latin America. Well, welcome, and thank you for joining the live stream. Okay. I cut up some of the cucumber to then cut these smaller, and then we'll go back and cut the whole cucumber. People are saying you want to guess my dinner again, and then just puts in the answers of steak and 5 eggs. That's an interesting comment. Some people are saying, can I cook at your house sometime? At the moment, I will have to say no. But thanks for asking. At least it was a question. You know? We got other people joining in. Hello, hello. Put in the comments if this is your first time seeing one of my live streams, either on TikTok or over on YouTube. Because I'm just curious of how many people we have joining in. If stuff also flings onto the table, I will put it back in, but if it goes onto the floor, that's going straight into the trash. Even though the floors were just cleaned today. What kind of food do you like? It depends on my mood, honestly. But we've cooked with ground beef 2 days in a row so far. We like to have salads. I mean, yesterday we made one salad and that's basically gone. So I will say that. Someone said one of their favorite food is pizza. Well, what do you like to have on your toppings? Me personally, I would like to have pizza sauce, some cheese with pepperoni, peppers, and then onions. And then I tend to like thin crust pizza, I would say. But I'm okay with hand tossed occasionally. What are you making? We're making a Greek salad, and welcome to a live stream.
Powiedz, co daje Greek salad.
Ja mówię to every few minutes. You're just not tutaj to słyszeć.
Ale ty nie umiesz.
Ja mówię, mamuś. Let's see, we're cutting up the cucumber. People say, where do you come from? Third heaven. Also, thank you for the follows. You ask this every time. I don't cut it off.
Ja daję zawsze bigger slices.
But ja lubię tak.
Tak?
Yeah. You said that last time too.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Pyta się how they like.
How do you guys like to have your vegetables cut or even your onions? Someone said I was even cutting the onions too big. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, no. Onions. Oh.
No, it's a fine size.
This Greek that you can just put on the fork.
Oh, some people never even tried a Greek salad. Well, basically, what I've already added is we done the base layer, which is like the sauce, which is olive oil with red wine vinegar or vinaigrette, depending. Then we put in some oregano, Dijon mustard. We put in country Dijon mustard and white wine Dijon mustard. We mixed that together. And then we started adding our onions. We added 2 onions because they were tiny onions. And then we added around 6 tiny radishes, and now we're cutting up a whole cucumber. You could typically you would add peppers, but we don't have peppers, so we added radishes. I recently have been adding broccoli, but we don't have broccoli here, so that's fine. And then you would also add tomatoes and feta cheese. And then we'll add some parsley, some basil, some salt, and pepper as well.
Oregano.
I said that.
Olivia,
I just said that. Yeah. My mom's telling me what to say, and I'm like, I literally just stated those things. But she's cleaning the windows right now, so her focus is somewhere else. People are saying that Vegeta's nice. Also, thank you for the other follows there. And if I missed any comments, feel free to type them up again. Someone else said that their other favorite food is a salad. What type of salad? Because there are various types. Like, what would you like to include? Sometimes we add in like crunched onions. My brother doesn't really like them though. My mom's saying that she's cleaning the windows and then the dogs are just touching their face against the window. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Możesz jestem afisze. Also, I'll just mention this once. I have recently 2 new coloring books out. One is totally Christmas themed, and the other one is Christmas aviation themed. So if you're looking for Christmas presents, you could still get them. And even when it's not the holidays, they're great to have. And so this is this one. This is an example of the aviation coloring book that you could get on Amazon. And then an example of one of the designs
One picture on the page.
is like this, and we have it so it's like one picture on each page, and on the back side it's blank so it doesn't bleed through when you color, depending what you like to use to color in the pieces. And this is great for kids and even adults as well. I want to eat. I want to make the food.
Okay. Buy it. It's on Amazon. RYT, Olivia Red.
Yes. It's easiest to find the author page first, and then you could find it through there. And now we'll start cutting some of the tomatoes. We probably won't cut all of them, but we'll see. Sometimes people like to have fruit salad. Ooh, thank you for sharing. Okay. And we're using like cherry tomatoes or like grape tomatoes, which is basically just really tiny tomatoes. And I cut them into like halves or fourths depending on the size. Of the tomatoes. And so after this, we'll just add our feta cheese, and then we'll add the seasoning, and then we'll mix it all together. People are saying that the coloring books are cool, that even their grandchildren will love that because they love to color. It's also a nice de-stressor to de-stress just by coloring. And sometimes it's simply going with the line or without the line. It's quite easy, gift, simple, everyone can do it. So yeah.
Good for the plane ride.
Oh yeah, great for traveling as well. People are asking, what if you don't have tomatoes? Then just skip the tomatoes. Like with the Greek salad here, it's more like whatever you have, you can make. If you're going out to a shop, then you could buy the ingredients. But like I said, today we don't even have peppers or what did I say? Broccoli. We don't even have that, and I'm just simply skipping them. And that's it.
Can we stop dust coming from?
Yeah. Dust. Might cut up a few more tomatoes just to add a little bit more to balance it out from the cucumbers. People say they take trips to Florida for vacation, so it would be nice for the grandkids to have the coloring books. Well, there you go. And yeah, I know each coloring book has around 30 designs that you could have so much fun with and just relax, color, and create whatever designs they like. Oh, they got other people who live in Florida. We got some people all over the world here. Oh, we got people leaving, so see ya. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Mr. Hammer. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you, Matthew, for the heart me over there on TikTok. Okay, we got the TikTok live stream back on. People are asking what time is it currently. Don't quite know, actually. Nie chcę za bardzo pować.
Oh no.
Okay. Now we'll wash the hands from the tomatoes. And now we'll add the feta cheese. Oh, this is a new package of feta cheese. Did I get tomatoes on me? Maybe.
Hey, beautiful.
Okay. And you can add as much cheese as you would like. Typically, we use fresh cheese, but we use what we have. Fresh cheese, I mean like block cheese, and then you cut it up. Although that tends to get a little bit messy. Okay. Now we just start adding the seasonings. So we'll add some salt. We'll add some black pepper. We'll add some parsley. We could get the container to open. There we go. And then we'll add some basil. Then we'll mix it together. We'll see if we need to. No basil?
You did basil? No.
No?
I know. You do?
Yeah. Yes, okay. Okay, I guess no basil today. We'll just mix this together. If we need to add more of the red wine vinegar or the olive oil, then we'll add some. Right now, we'll just make sure we mix it from the bottom all the way through. Oh, we got dogs whining. We'll take them out after this video. Once we're almost done too, so it's all good. Okay, might need to add a little bit more. So we'll add some vinaigrette. And then we'll add some olive oil. And this is what I mean. You just have to see when you make it how much of everything you need and how much you want to eat. There we go. We'll just mix these together now. There we go. That's much better. It looks pretty Christmassy because of all the green for the cucumbers, and then the red from the tomato, the red onions, the radishes. But yeah, here we go. The Greek salad. And then you just plate it and eat as much as you desire. So thank you for everyone joining us on YouTube and TikTok. And be sure to follow both accounts, TikTok and YouTube. YouTube, The Life of Olivia Ritt. On TikTok, Olivia Ritt. Simple. And be sure to share, comment, and like the videos. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.